should I tell him?
Nah, it's Christmas.
Toasty!
Hey everyone, welcome to a little Retro Warriors thing.
Hey everyone, Cressy here, but you can call me Cressy. Hello.
As if Chaos here, the brains of Retro Warriors, and sarcastic asshole and chaotic artist.
And Lady Zamasu, the goddess of the group, or so to say.
Alright, might be cutting in and out a lot because I'm trying to be quiet. It is nearly 4 in the morning, but we had to get this done and out of the way. We come to talk to you guys about a serious topic because lately we're dealing with some issues that I think it's time we get this through, and it's best we all talk about this. So I'll let Hazard and Crossy explain in a bit, but I'll talk what about it is. A lot of you have been bugging Hazard here, and he could confirm on this, right, Hazard? That you guys been bugging him about the join our Retro Warrior group where we binge watch and do all the reviews and stuff. And how many people have we got? Not saying any names, but how many?
Last I checked, at least about 3 or 4 people within the last couple months, give or take. It hasn't been consistent, but it's been spotty. But
Right.
there are some who basically assume that, they basically have, it's an easy way in or whatever. Or they basically assume that they want to be part of it or whatever. It's been, like I said, it's been pretty scattered.
Right. Another thing people been cross. There's some bugging cross when it comes to reviewing certain shows. Not right, Crossy?
Mm-hmm.
Without saying names, Ben, we're not going to say any names because we're going to be respectful about it. But the ones who know, they know who they are for the ones who keep this or that. Look, we're just going to put this clearly out. We're not taking in anyone else like we should decide to. Before those who start complaining about how lazy did not join, and because I'm dating her, no, she had to take some serious tests and everything. Isn't that right, Zammy?
Yeah, guys, it took me at least 2 months to get in with these guys, and it wasn't because I wanted to, or because I'm, Hunbun's girlfriend or anything. No, they don't care if I'm Justin's sister or Justin's whatever. I had to go through with what the others had to go through.
You also know that one day Donkey Kong is going to be...
Donkey Kong, what's he got that I don't?
Son of a bitch! No, it's okay,
I'm not no special case. It took me at least maybe tops 2 months. I don't remember, but maybe 2 months.
Within the time frame of almost 2 months.
Yeah, within a time frame of almost 2 months, I was named an official Retro Warrior, and it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys think this is like some type of walk in the park, then you're damn wrong. I'm sorry, but you're damn wrong.
And for the guests, look, we understand that you guys like certain guests, like a bridge. It's not going to be that we don't want to have certain guests. They have to be committed to do what we do.
So only audition if you think you can commit to a long-term production going forward. Please only audition if you can commit to a long-term production, because this could go on for several months, maybe a year or two.
If they're going to be a guest. That's why we pick certain guests.
Basically, one of the things we look for with a guest is that they have to show an interest, at least somewhat consistent interest in what they want to review, what they basically wish to review. We have no problem with people asking to be a guest on with us, no problem. But when it comes to who we decide to bring in as a guest, that is a team decision, and that will not change anytime soon. If any one of us, for whatever reason, sees that it's an issue, then nobody can really, we can't really just override each other on that. We have to make sure we're all okay with it. And like I said, if one person has a problem with it, then nobody is bringing them along. Simple as that.
And not to mention, if we do bring a certain guest, I'm not going to say who, but if we do bring a certain guest, yes, you guys would watch the review, but you guys would deter away from us for the guest. notable guest or not, you know?
Mm-hmm. And on top of
Another thing
that,
I want to bring up for
go on.
itself, lots of people have been bugging us where we review this and that. We do plan to review this, but thing is, I legitimately told Hazard and Cross, and I'm even telling Sammy now, if they keep bugging about reviewing a certain show, it will most likely get put further down this season or the next, just spite and well, not really spite, to make them learn a little lesson that if they keep bugging us, they're not going to get it.
In other words, patience is a virtue. We can only do so much, especially with our schedules being at
Mm-hmm.
times a royal mess to, work with.
I mean, come on, guys. It's 3:05 in the morning, and we're recording right now, so that should be proof enough of how much jack shit our schedule is.
Not to
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mention,
we
even
try to.
before, some of the changes that have worked in our favor recently, we still cannot guarantee, always recording at a decent hour. So, yeah, you guys realize what we have to put up with, or at
Mm.
least have an idea, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And look, and we know some of you are excited. We do have to. We try to always make time for when we can do binge watch. Not easy. Worked some of our or when to revenue. We always try to make time for it. We always do what we can. It won't be easy. So we hope you understand the situation.
Also, when it comes to basically being a team member, especially, this is another topic I've had to broach once or twice. Some on Twitter or Discord have asked me at more than once if they could be part of the team or if they was a possibility of them joining the team. Like Zammy said earlier, we cannot we're not looking for any extra teammates right now or anything like that. We just basically had Zammy in only a few months ago as a teammate.
Yeah, I do remember being sick back in the day, so maybe it was April or something.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said way back when we announced the Zammy as our new member, that the Outlaw Star initially we did was her initiation, so to speak. We didn't tell her beforehand. Keep this in mind. But
Mm-hmm.
we did have a serious discussion about it after recording that night. And we all came to, like me, Justin, and Crossy, all came to a conclusion that we could at least give her a fair shot.
I fight my own battles.
You can't always keep your defenses up, because they'll just get between you and the other people who are trying to be your friends. So can't you let your shield down just this one time?
Because she had
Mm-hmm.
more than earned it by then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have a very strict screening process for these kind of things, for both guests and team members. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, we're not looking towards any team members in the foreseeable future. And I know there are some who have made offers to essentially ask us to be part of the team, so to speak, but we can't just do that because we're
We
basically, the
can't
thing is,
really
we Retro Warriors, we're about,
sorry, we can't really accept join our team. They plan to offer us blackmail. Well, not like blackmail, bribe us in a
bribery.
way they could join.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Look, if you want to do something for us, then do it of your own fruition. Do it for it to be nice or cool. Don't do it just so you can join the team.
Yeah.
That's not fair to you, and that's not fair to us.
It's definitely not
Mm-hmm.
fair to. It's definitely not fair to the others. They're begging to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not trying to say anything to be mean. I may be sarcastic asshole, but even I have my limits on that.
Yep.
Like,
And not to mention, oh, sorry.
go
I
ahead.
mean, not to mention, I think 3 episodes that Sammy has done with us isn't enough to say, yeah, she's been around us for like a year and such. We can add a new member, sure. Nah.
No in hell. Sammy is just coming into her own as a retro warrior. It'll be a
Mm-hmm.
good while before before we can even think of adding anyone else right now.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said before, we have a very strict screening process, so to speak. Because one of the things, especially that I look for when it comes to, like, person that I look for when it comes to Retro Warriors, they not only need to be committed, but they have to have a genuine interest in what they basically, in what we do. That in turn, like for good, like, either good or bad shows that we've been through. Y'all have seen how we suffer through shit like Lunatics Unleashed with some of the crappy
And
parts of that, or having to sit through some of the stupidities from fucking Road Rovers when we reviewed those. But we stuck to our guns on that. Or hell, like when Frosty had to suffer through Code Monkeys.
I don't. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Shut up.
As long as we're not talking about Bluster Kong, I'm fine.
If anybody's gonna take that bitch down, it's gonna be me.
Justin?
what I also want to bring up, I'm going to bring this for both when it comes to and get future, because if we do decide to have another member, I would rather not have them waste time in the. Because here's the thing, when it comes to binge watch, especially for guests, if they're going to be a guest and things, I would want to be sure they can, like, actually either A, be able to have binge watch or actually binge watch series on their own, because we had issues happen before. Not deal with that again. If you're gonna really be doing with us, guests or possible new member, if we do new teams, you gotta have commitment and not waste my. Dealt with that before. I'm not dealing with it again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is that and this, I had to make this a rule a while back actually with the Retro Warriors, especially when we basically hashed this out after Zammy joined. If people cannot commit to, like, if they have work or whatever, that's one thing. We understand that. We will try to make some allowances, but if they show no interest for whatever reason, but they decide they want to ask us anyway, that's basically kind of a slap in the face to us, because that shows that they can't likely commit to things. And if they can't, we prefer if they at least have half an idea of what they're talking about, or if they've actually bothered to actually watch things through either on their own time or with us. Obviously, we won't take that very well if they decide say, for example, they want to review one series of us, but then they don't actually pull their weight on that one. Naturally, if they can't be bothered to do that, then we'll drop them immediately, no questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Anyway,
go ahead.
I was about to say I think we got a point clear across here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like, I know there's some people out there who most likely aren't going to be happy after hearing all of this, but we're just saying how we feel in the matter, because if y'all gonna try and basically assume you can it's an automatic easy way in, or you're gonna try and like come in just because, oh, I was with the Retro Wars for something, or you're gonna try and essentially try to bribe us or whatever, or
Like street cred, like gain some street cred.
yeah, we're not about that, and we will put our foot down if it comes to that. Plain and simple, we're not gonna accept that kind of crap.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't show you're committed, and it's not, we don't accept half-ass anything. You gotta
Mm-mm.
you gotta go big, go all the way in, or fucking go in or get out. Simple as that.
You gotta go balls out.
Mm-hmm.
Ball through the wall, baby.
I mean, like I
Yeah.
said,
Anyway,
Crossy sat through Code Monkeys. She hated, like, she was traumatized, but she still sat through it.
Mm. Shut up.
so any final words, guys?
Yeah, don't try to bribe us. We're not fucking kids. All right?
We're not fucking idiots either.
Yeah, we're not idiots either.
And one more thing before I forget. We do these reviews because we honestly just want to put the spotlight back on some of the shows that have been overlooked and such. We're not doing just a pick and choose popular. It's not a popularity contest or a competition or any bullshit like that. We're not about the
Or
guess. We're not about who's a teammate and who's not. We're about doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
or try to review current stuff and call ourselves a retro current events guild warriors.
We're gonna put a stop to that shit.
Point is, just please respect our choices of what we say and do for how we do things on this show, okay?
It's like literally, guys, no matter how many times you ask, it's going to be the exact same answer.
We all make the decisions as a team if we decide to let someone in or simply be a guest. Y'all can still volunteer to be a guest, no questions asked. But if for whatever reason anyone has an issue with whoever's a guest, we have to respect that team member's decision and we have to put it to a vote. If there's no unanimous vote, then it's not going to happen. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and sign out, everybody. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to Retro Warriors and this channel, and be sure to subscribe to each one of the Warriors channels and all that. And I guess we'll see you all next. Say bye, everyone.
Take care.
Later, peeps.
Alrighty. You guys have a good night.
Later.